where you gain precious tips for easily ignite your full spectrum wealthy life. Join us every Saturday at 9 a.m. which on Pacific time or whatever time right now this is with you if you're joining this right live, and so that's 9 a.m. Pacific, and join us with your friend and families, and that because we all want and deserve to be living a wealthy and happy life. So join us. Make sure you set your schedule for next Saturday as well for this podcast. And this podcast is powered by Anchor FM by Spotify. Anchor FM is the super awesome free podcast platform that make podcasting even for a newbie like myself super easy. And so today we have an amazing guest. She is a relationship expert just in time for Valentine's Days, which is that's less than a month away. And her name is Numsa, and she is just super awesome. Numsa, would you care about introducing yourself?
My name is Nomsa Clara Mnge. I am the founder of Hope Spring Eternal Introduction Agency, and I'm a love harmonist. Some of you know the love harmonist as a matchmaker. So that's me for today.
Awesome. Thank you so much. That is a very interesting thing that you do. It is not something that everybody do all the time. And so what brings you into being a love harmonist or being a matchmaker?
Basically, it was the challenges that I had to face on my own in looking for true love. I thought I had the knowledge of finding true love, but I didn't have the knowledge of how to keep it. So it's something that I had to learn on my own. And once I realized the secret, so I was happy to share it with the world.
That is so beautiful, and we know that's always the best one, right? If when you know you're working with somebody who is a coach or someone in an occupation, and the person's been through that themselves and have the experience and know the experience and the challenge. That's always that's make you even better because you know you've been on the other side, and so that is so beautiful. I love how you say that. You know, you not only you want to be able to find true love, but you want to keep that. You want to keep the romance and the relationship going. Would you care sharing with us perhaps one of your most precious tip of magnetizing or finding true love, and then another tip on how to keep it going and wonderful?
Basically, finding true love is you have to understand, if you're single, you have to walk like a single woman, like a single man. Wherever you go, you can find true love. You'll be surprised where you can find love, even at the bus stop. So you have to dress it, walk it, speak it, not desperation. It means you got to be real. You got to be authentic. So that is the secret. There is no other secret where you have to go to the gym, you have to do this, you have to do this. There's everybody for everyone, but you have to work it. If you say I'm single now, you have to tell the universe you mean it, you tell God you mean it, you walk it, you speak it, and when you get out there, when you step outside, you have to mean it because a man will look at you. And if you're a grumpy person and you're saying you're single, you don't respond. Maybe that is a man that the universe of God has sent your way. So you got to be ready. That is the secret: is to be ready.
That's I love that, to be ready, to truly be ready, and to be yourself as well, because
Yeah.
that's how you maintain being ready all the time. And it sounds like what you're saying is have your action align with your intentions, isn't it? Because
Yeah.
you say some people say, "Oh, I'm single. I want to be with the love of my life," but somebody approaches you and you're like, "I don't feel like talking right now." So you never know who's right there. And that's actually how I met my sweetheart. It was interesting. I was like busy texting and all this thing, and he jumped in and he start talking, and I'm like, my goodness. I just need to send this email on the phone really quick. And thankfully, we persistent. And I think I unconsciously practice what you say there. I was like, I was trying to be polite. So I end up speaking with him. Thank goodness. So, what about to keep the love going? Because we know so many times we meet somebody we really love, and then so many times we don't it doesn't keep going, and here in the US at least we have a 50% divorce rate for first marriage and then just skyrocketing afterwards from there. What's one or two tips you have to keep the love going?
To keep the love going, to be honesty, is very simple. You meet a man or a woman, you have to let them meet the real you. Once they meet the real you, as a woman, if you say I'm looking for a serious relationship, you need to know your role. As a man, you need to know your role in a relationship. What's your role? What's the man's role? And then you both submit to each other, to one another. It's very, very simple. It's not complicated that you need to do this, you need to do this. Once you know your role and you say you are looking for love, remember you have to basically, the title of I'm looking for love, it doesn't say I'm looking for pain. It doesn't say I'm looking for anger. It doesn't say I'm looking for grumpiness. You're looking for love. Love comes for really, it comes from within. You don't have to, don't have to do anything to learn. You have authenticity brings love within. So the connection, knowing how to connect and selecting the right person, that is the secret of keeping the love that you want, and basically knowing your roles. A woman has a role in a relationship, a man has a role. So as long you both understand your roles in that relationship, you both set to go, then you can plant the good seeds.
I love that. I love that. It's so beautiful. So what you're saying is you want to be whole because, like you said, people are you're looking for love, not looking for anger and things. So
No,
you
no.
are carrying a lot of baggage. Then would you say that it's good to clear up your baggage?
Of course, the package is the first thing that you clear up. You got to search within. If there is so much stuff that needs to be sorted out, because we are all wounded, you got to understand that. And you cannot carry the package and go to somebody else and expect to find true love. So you clear the package and then you sort yourself out, your character, your attitude, everything plays a big part. And then once you know the person you are looking for, you got to be that character too. I'm looking for a man who is this. You got to be that man. Maybe finances might be a little bit different, or if you are looking for a rich man, what do you know about a rich man? If your spouse, before they met you, basically they knew what they wanted and they met you. You are a businesswoman. They've got to relate to you. They've got to understand what does a businesswoman do. Then they can connect with you and basically enjoy life with you. But if they don't understand what does a businesswoman do, the pressure that is needed for you to travel, because sometimes you have to travel. So those are the things that play a big part in a relationship. Values, beliefs, so many things.
That I love that you kind of say then you want to be a match to the person that you want to attract, not trying to be in a way like a Cinderella trying to be rescued or something like that.
Oh no, it doesn't work.
Yeah, oh, that is so beautiful. That is so beautiful. And you say the other thing that's important for keeping the relationship going, being the persons, and know have a matching values, and also to know a role in the relationship, to know your role
Of
in the
course.
relationship. Can you
For me,
can you
so a man is role, basically a man is a provider and a woman is a provider. A woman provides for her family, a man provides for her family. So that's why you can't date somebody who is lazy. A man is a leader. He leads his family. He is a teacher. He teaches his children. He teaches his woman values, family values. This is how I want to be treated. A man is a cultivator. A man is an architect. He brings the ideas, the vision, big vision to his missus and say, "This is how I like it." Then a woman mentors that vision. So, and then a woman, basically, she is a provider as well. And a woman, she's a mentor. She mentors her husband. She gives life. That means that she brings life, she gives life, giving birth to the children, and she mentors her men. The list goes on. So basically, she also brings unity. So when you find a man, you can't say to a man, "Oh no, I can't stand your mom. I can't stand your father. I can't stand your family." Even if they are wrong, you don't do that. You bring unity to the family. So you try your best to bring unity as a woman. That's what your role. Those are the roles a man and a woman will never, ever, ever truly, basically enter the spirit of love, share her heart with you if you are not if you a man is not basically satisfying her needs, which is care for her well-being and protect her physically and spiritually. Women likes to feel protected. So if you are a man who is basically abusing your woman and you say negative to her, they will never truly share. Even if they say I love you, they don't mean it. Deep down in their heart, they don't. So for them to truly, truly give them their heart, you've got to be, a man has to submit to her, share his heart completely and protect. And also a woman, basically, when it comes to men, a man will never ever truly basically enter the spirit of love with you as a woman, share his heart with you, unless you actually submit to his heart and share his heart with you completely and be his queen, proper queen, and relate to his story, his past,
Mm.
sympathize with his past, and bring unity to his family, and basically bring the guarantee of his fullness of his potential. Because a man needs a woman that gives him guarantee that when I come and bring the ideas and bring the vision, you bring the best out of me. A woman mentors a man, it brings the best out of his woman, and a woman it does the same as well. But if a woman does not do that to his man, a man will never submit and truly, truly and say, I love this woman for basically 100%. I submit my heart to her and share my heart with her.
That is so beautiful. I love that. I love that it at the sounds like at the bottom line of that is, we all, as human, we all want to be able to continue to grow. That's life. If you're either growing or disintegrating, even if you look at the cells in the body, right? And so it's something that the the best way is to a relationship to continue to thrive is to allow each other and support each other to be the best persons, to the fullest persons of of that, with whatever that they for them. That is just so lovely, and that's something. And I love when you say it's, a woman is to for unity. What is your thought then? For some people in this modern society, you say it's a man to provide, but some people, some gentlemen choose to be a stay-at-home dad, and some women say, "Well, I want to be the breadwinner." Is there? Would those type of relationship work?
It will work because it's like agreement. Just because a man stays at home, it doesn't mean he's not a provider. Remember, he stays at home looking after the kids. So he is providing for his children. He basically providing emotionally. He is basically building that cycle memories with his children that can never be taken away. So he is providing for his children. The woman, if the woman earns more money, go to work is fine. The man is decided to stay at home. Basically, if I had my father staying at home, I think I would have been really, really. happy. So as long as the parents, one of them stays at home, they're both providers. That's why I'm saying a woman provides, even if a woman doesn't work, but she still provides for her family. She still takes the children to school. She's a management. She manages the home. So if a man decides to manage his home, that's brilliant. That's amazing. That means they are both providers. But sometimes you find the other couples, one of them is lazy, does not want to do anything, and the relationship is not going to work. If a man or one of them basically does something else, it's a team.
Yeah. Oh, that's wonderful, and I love how we are able to point that out, because I have known many people, women in particular, many of more like, women who says to stay at home and says, "Oh, I do nothing. I'm only a stay at home mom," or, "Well, I'm only a stay at home dad," and I say, "Do you know how challenging it is to
It
stay?"
is very challenging, Dr. Biggett. Staying at home with the children is very, very challenging. And basically, I give credit to the men that stays at home, and I give credit to women who give up their work. They make a sacrifice, cutting down on holidays, pleasure, basically providing the emotionally for their children, because it's something that memories that you cannot take away from the children. It's precious memories having one parent at home.
Yeah, yeah, that is so beautiful. So some people might say, so why bother having matchmaker? It comes with costs and things like that. Why not just go to, there's so many apps out there. There's so many apps on dating and so forth. What's your thought about that?
Divorce, Dr. Biggett, is very, very costly. It costs so much. It costs so much. You find a man who is wealthy, when they divorce, even if they have prenup, they divorce, they lose everything. A woman, if a man is worth 1 billion, a woman can walk away with maybe 100 and something thousand or 200 something thousand if you pick the wrong woman. So a matchmaker basically helps you. A matchmaker, there are no games. When you work with a matchmaker, we help you to select the right woman for you, the right man for you. There are no games. Everything is up front. You go on date. If you don't like the woman, that's it. You don't like that woman. And both women and men, they are ready. They are prepared. They've been um, helped emotionally by the counselors. We have coaches within the agency, matchmakers, they have coaches. So that is the difference. When you go to a dating app, you can find anything, anybody. But with a matchmaker, basically, we visit our clients at home, their own home. We meet them face to face.
Right. So that's beautiful, because it's an investment for your long-term future till the end of your time, not just right now. It's not just to help you find somebody right now, grab from the street, but it's really truly somebody who, like yourself, it been you're a whole person, that's somebody that's whole, and it's an investment for your future and the future of your generations by having relationship that is wholesome from start with this matchmaking, isn't it? So how
Yeah.
that is so amazing. That's just actually, that's give me a new perspective, to be honest. How do people connect with you if they would love some help with their romantic relationship?
They can go to the website www.hseia.com, or they can connect with me, Hope Springs Eternal Introduction Agency, on Instagram, Twitter, Nomsa Clara on all my social media, and just send me an email or go to the website, fill out an application form, and we take it from there.
And we'll post your website. We'll post your website. That's SHEA. That's
EIA.com.
okay.
Hope
And
Springs Eternal Introduction Agency.
H S H S EIA.com. And that
Yeah.
is beautiful. Yes, if you are single, then please do invest in yourself and in your future and the future of your children and your great grandchildren by starting out right and connect with Numsa. Do you provide help internationally or just in the UK?
I provide internationally.
Awesome. That is wonderful. So even if you are in the US or you are in Africa, wherever you are, Numsa's here to help you. And thank you. Thank you so much, Numsa. Thank you for sharing your tips and wisdom today. And for you, my friends who are listening to this, please share one or two gold nuggets in the comment. So together we can continue to learn from each other. And thank you for joining us today. Please share this podcast with your friends and family so they too can triumph. And this is Dr. Birgit Tan, your grief transformation specialist for individual and companies and United States country chair for G100 Global Networking All Ladies League. And you make it a thriving day and a thriving week. And we will see you again next week right here Saturday at 9 a.m. Los Angeles time, and I'll see you then. Bye bye for now.
Live with grace, everyone. God bless.
Thank you, Numsa.